visualization is just not enough. We've got to imagine. You've got to activate your imagination if you want to close the gap between that which you want and you imagine in reality. You want to close that gap. The more senses you get involved, the better. You got 5 of them, use them all. All too often we talk about visualization, and I'm not saying it's bad. Visualization serves its purpose, but what about these other 4 pieces? Why aren't we activating them? Why aren't you activating them? So let's talk about it. My name is Dr. Jay Kavanaugh of The Vibe Mindset, where we talk about using the power of your subconscious mind, imagination, and emotions to attract that which you want into your life by sending out and creating the vibe that you need to get it. All right, so let's talk about it. We have 5 senses. We have sight, we have our ability to hear, feel, taste, and smell, okay? So let's say for an example, you are imagining you want to go to a concert. Now the average person might sit there and say, oh, well, I want to imagine like what outfit am I going to wear? What's it going to look like? Where am I going to sit? Great things. Absolutely. Do it. That's visualization. But if you want to take things to the next level and raise your vibe and really, really feel it, and almost to the point where it's like a virtual reality event where you're like, oh my God, I literally feel like I'm there, activate more senses. And also don't rush it. Make it long, make it real. Walk in, pull in with your car and drive in, park, make it fun. All too often a visualization, the average person does a visualization, it might be 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, but when's the last time you visualized for legit minutes? I'm talking 3 to 5 minutes. When's the last time? Tough question to answer, isn't it? I'll be the first to admit that I even struggle to answer that question myself until I consciously am aware and put the time and effort into making it an event, an experience. How do you do it? Let's go back to the example of going to a concert. You go to a concert, you start visualizing. All right, I walk in, the usher tells me where my seat is. I walk in, what's the vibe? What's the feel? What am I wearing? Okay, activate the visualization. Now all of a sudden, you're there. You start looking at your watch. You guys got there late, but all of a sudden you realize it's 10 after when the concert is supposed to start. You're anxious. You've looked at your watch 50, 60, 100 times. Then all of a sudden that moment happens. We all know the moment. The lights just go, boom, they drop. And then the crowd goes, raw, and it's like this silent, deep, like, raw, that starts coming up through the stadium, right? So now we start thinking about the sound. We start imagining that which we desire with the way we look and see things, the way we hear them. Now all of a sudden you take a big swig of your margarita or Coke, Diet Coke, whatever you got, and the taste of it, maybe biting into a slice of pizza, whatever it is that floats your boat. Now all of a sudden that smell of just people with their favorite perfume, excitement, and exuberance. They're all wearing their best outfits. They smell amazing. They look amazing. The pizza actually tastes really good. Now all of a sudden you start getting more immersed in the event. And then what happens is you start to feel your body move. So now all of a sudden we activate the sense of feel. And you do that by moving your body. You've got someone next to you that bumps into you because the band is already kicked in. They're coming out strong. Their first set is strong. And you're just dancing and vibing and going. People next to you are looking at you, people you've never met before. It's almost like they're best friends. This is the common bond you have as this concert, okay? Imagine that which you desire. Don't just visualize it. Visualization is not enough. And it's too simple. It's better than nothing, but it's not hitting on and firing on all 5 cylinders that you have. Those 5 cylinders are all 5 senses you've got. And predominantly the visualization and the auditory part, the feel. If you want a Ferrari, you know what? I was thinking about how bad I wanted this 458 Ferrari. You know what the first thing I did was? I didn't do anything other than I said, you know what I want? I want to look at wheels. I literally went into Google and I Googled Ferrari 458 steering wheel. That was the beginning of my desire to get a 458. And then what I did is I stared at it, and even to this moment, I know exactly what it feels like. And if I close my eyes, I can see what it feels like. I know the smell of the leather because I've smelt it before. I've had a Ferrari. and I've smelt it before. I got rid of it because the oil change is ridiculous. Don't buy one. I know what the steering wheel feels like. I know exactly where that little bump is right here, where your thumbs are, and it kind of hold it up. And I know the sound that the engine makes. I know all these things because I put time and effort into it. All too often we want these things out of life, but we don't visualize what they'll be like. Instead, we think about the fact that we don't have them. And then we wonder why we don't have them. You're in a state you're sitting there imagining in a state of lack. Like, oh, I'm imagining what I don't have. I'm imagining all the mistakes that I have made, which are holding me back from living the life that I want. When it comes to life in general, think about what you want, but then take it a step further. Imagine for minutes. If you want to meditate, let's say you're great at meditating. Meditate. Do it. It's great. However, if you can meditate for 3 to 5 minutes, why can't you activate all 5 senses to imagine that which you desire in detail, pulling into that theater, going to the usher, having a seat, just walk through the whole thing as if it is very real and it's happening now. And then feel the emotions. Feel the emotions. Create that vibe. Raise your energy. Feel you're worthy. Get clear on what you want. Imagine it. Believe it's possible. Believe you're getting closer. Elevate your emotions. That's what the vibe mindset is. It's a mnemonic to remind you to create your vibe. And when you do that, what happens is you get closer to that which you desire because you elevate your emotions. You start making decisions and taking actions that inch you that much closer to what you want. That's the key. Your vibe is everything. With me, even before I did this video, I started clapping my hands. I'm like, I got this, I got this. I'm by myself in a house on a Friday night here in Connecticut at 8 o'clock. It's dark. I just ate a pound of hamburger meat on the George Foreman grill, and I'm fired up. So that is the key. Even just the vibe and energy that you feel from me in this video is because I created it. Create your vibe and energy for life. Create your vibe and energy for that which you desire, for becoming a better version of yourself. Create it. You're the creator. You are the creator. You. I'm the content creator. You're the life creator. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for your time. And if you want to get a little bit more of a vibe of what we've got going on at the Vibe Mindset, look in our channel art, and we've got a number you can text that is a very cool 11-day Elevate Your Emotion experience. It's a great way to elevate your vibe, to create your vibe and feel alive. And it's a great way to activate your imagination. The key, in my opinion, to really changing your life starts with your imagination, and then boom, with the emotions that are the response to those active imaginations. You can do it. Focus. Get your vision clear on what you want. Believe you are capable and worthy. Start taking action. Get that imagination going. Get the emotions going. Raise your vibe. Once you raise your vibe, things get easier, things get clear, and you get closer to pulling in that which you desire. All right, guys, thank you so much. And if you want to check out these other 2 videos I got here, let's keep this vibe going. You guys are great. Share your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, do all that fun stuff. Thank you so much.